Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 8. In Chapter 8 we're going to really dive into hypothesis testing. The first part of Chapter 8 we're going to cover is Section 8.3, and which is testing a claim about a proportion. And I'm going to show you how to solve a problem nearly identical to the homework problem using the DDXL add-in that we have used previously. The problem I'm going to attempt is problem 10 in section 8.3, which in the current edition is on page 435. So let's go ahead and enter that in for record keeping sake so we know what we've done. Chapter 8, and we will go section 8.3, problem 10. Now, what we have here is, the question is, in a presidential election, 308 out of 611 voters surveyed said that they voted for the candidate who won, based on data from an ICR survey research group. Use a 0.01 significance level to test the claim that among all voters, the percentage who believe that they voted for the winning candidate is equal to 43%, which is the actual percentage of votes for the winning candidate. What does the result suggest about voter perception? So basically what we have here is we know the end result was 43%. So in these types of problems, we're testing a claim. So we know the reality is 43%. We want to test what these voters claimed. And they claim to see if their claims match the reality, which is 43%. So in this case, if you had not taken a statistics class, you might just say, well, let's see if 308 is close to 43%, and we'll know 308 out of 611 is close to 43%, and that'll tell us. But when doing real statistical analysis, you have to go a little bit deeper than that. And so what we're going to do to use the DDXL is enter 308 in this cell and 611 here. As you can see, I've already opened up the DDXL for this session. I showed you how to do that in another video. Basically, to remind everyone, you simply access the DDXL. You could see when I installed it, went from computer to C drive to program files to DDXL. Double click on that, it opens it up in Excel. So what I have here is I'm ready to use the DDXL, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to use a hypothesis test. Slide that over so I can see. We're going to do a one variable probability test. That's what we're doing. We only have one variable, and this is a proportion test. I shouldn't say probability test. It's a proportion test. Okay. Make sure that this is not selected. First row is in variable names unless you actually label things. In this case, I'm not going to, so I've unselected that. I'm going to select cell A5 for the number of successes, and for the number of trials, we had 611, which is in cell B5. All right, we click OK, and here we go. Step 1, enter the population proportion, so we know it's 0.43. Hit OK. Significance level is given to us at 0.1. Just click it. And then select the alternative hypothesis. In this case, we want to see if it's accurate. They're not asking us if most people select more than 43% or less than 43%, in which case we choose one of these two here. In this case, they just want to know if 43% is accurate. So we go for the P does not equal P naught. All right, so we select that, and then we hit compute. And here's our answer. It gives us a p-value of 0.0002, a z-statistic of 3.7. So it basically did all the math for us, and the bottom line is we reject the hypothesis. We reject the null hypothesis. This means that according to our statistical analysis, that there appears to be a difference between how people say they voted and how people actually voted. which if you've ever watched election coverage, you know is very true. Quite often they make very erroneous predictions based on exit polls. And so this is some statistical validation of that. This is very similar to what you're going to be doing for your homework problem in this section. As always, please review the chapter in depth before attempting the homework, and please contact me with any questions.